and welcome to a very much needed budget week. Okay, so I lied. We're having ourselves about a $1 spend day. This is of the budget-friendly variety. Even though we've had a no spend day so far, it's not done yet. Hello friends. Adriana here and Zoe, and welcome back to the vlog. And the mysterious chef boyfriend right over here. Welcome to another week in the life living in New York City. We're currently on the steps of Lincoln Center. We've got some coffee from Capital One. We got Americanos. And welcome to a very much needed budget week. What do you think, Zoe? Are you ready to save? So starting off strong, $6.26 for the two of our Americanos. I figure this is the first budget week where it's not just me, but we got the two of us. So the budget goal is $150 all in, not including anything that we eat that we've already purchased, not including like breakdown of rent and utilities. So this is just money out of pocket for the week, but should be fun. Well, maybe not fun, but we're gonna get creative with some meals and we're gonna keep it frugal. So stick around and get excited for a budget week in New York City.
And don't expect any fancy meals from me. We're doing struggle meals.
Except for tonight.
Actually.
Except for tonight, we have a low budget fancy meal that you will see very shortly.
Yeah.
We're home. Dropped Zoe off, scooted our way back home, and now it's dinner time. And the boyfriend is making a very special meal that he hasn't made in just over a year. We looked back. The last time he made it was the beginning of April. It's now May 2nd. And he's making this chicken has been marinating since about 11 p.m. last night in wine and garlic and onions and carrots, thyme, bay leaves. Oh, it's gonna be good. We bought all the stuff yesterday for it, so one could say it's not part of the budget week, but I think we'll add it in for fairness since we're gonna have this for dinner today and I think lunch or dinner tomorrow. But it wasn't even that bad. I think total spent for it all, it was like $38 at Whole Foods, and then we had to get the chicken and garlic somewhere else, and that was like $10. So 38, 48. So we're about $50 for this meal to make 2 meals for each of us. Not the best for a budget week, but for what it's gonna be, the quality, unmatched. I'm very excited, but this is a very long process, so it's a little after 6 that we're starting at 6:23.
Yeah.
And he says it's gonna take about 2 hours. So we're in it for the long haul. And he is currently starting with some guanciale, which is similar to pancetta, but is it fattier, or what's the difference between guanciale?
Yeah, it's fattier, a little bit more flavor, so they're going to see a lot more oils released, but
it smells so good. That's what we got going on.
So we're going to take that out, and we're going to sear the chicken, do the veg, add the red wine and the stock, 2 hours, stovetop.
It's going to be a process, but it's going to be a delicious process. Or not a delicious process. It's going to be a delicious final product. And perfect for a Sunday night meal. It's time to remove the chicken out of its wine marinade, and then it will be pat dry so that it can go in for a sear.
Yeah. We didn't have any butcher's twine, so we're having to take all these pieces of thyme and bay leaves out one by one.
These are the boyfriend's favorite tongs for cooking.
Oh yeah.
He uses them whenever we make steak now.
Let me grab hold here.
Nothing like some purple chicken.
Purple chicken. This
Yum.
chicken ate a lot of wine in its day.
Time for the sear. What did you just say about it?
best sear you'll get in a chicken is skin side down on a cold pan. Now, I wish we had, and we'll probably get this at some point, but like some sort of cooking weight to keep this even, but I may just end up
To like press down.
Press down, yeah. So it does it evenly, but we're gonna only be able to do 3 here. And then, it's alright. I'll take this one. Alright.
Learning something new every day with this man. You hear that sizzling? It's time to check the sear.
We're not cooking this. We're cooking it in the guanciale fat, so it's going to respond a little bit differently than other fats and oils. So.
This is just to give it some color. It will be simmering for a while, so the chicken will be fully cooked, don't worry. Whenever I do these budget weeks, it really helps me to like write down what we spend money on so that I have a like solid idea of where I'm at for the week. And in doing so, I realized I was wrong about the Whole Foods trip. It was only $26.90. So we'll include the grocery shopping that we did yesterday, since it's all for today's and tomorrow's meal. So with the 2 grocery stores to get dinner stuff and coffee, we're at $45.03 for the day. So a hefty start to the week, but thankfully we went to BJ's last weekend, so hopefully we'll be able to kind of like make meals work, and we'll only need to like get some supplemental things to make some good, healthy-ish meals that can stretch throughout the week. Chicken, very nice.
The skin was already peeled back when we got it out of the packaging, so that'll be the less aesthetic one.
And then we have the 4th one in the pan right now, since they didn't all fit to start.
Got the chicken seared, so now we're just gonna cook those vegetables down in here and deglaze all that.
Just cooked down a bit. Chicken's going in.
We're gonna add this chicken, and we're gonna put the red wine that it was marinating in and some chicken stock in. We're gonna let it simmer.
Yay. And now we let it simmer. Almost forgot. Guanciale going in. Yum. Potatoes have been peeled, and now it's time to chop. Since the chicken is simmering in there, we're doing the potatoes in the Instant Pot. And the boyfriend is adding some garlic cloves to make it a nice garlicky, and we'll add butter, potatoes. More time has passed, the chicken's been simmering, and it's ready to come out and move on to the next steps. So we just kind of like staged the area a bit, got everything ready to go. Chicken is getting laid out on this pan. The potatoes are done. What's gonna happen after that?
We're gonna strain the veggies out, and then we're gonna reduce this so we can make like a nice little gravy for the potatoes. So,
Gotta have the gravy.
all right, now
Time to strain out the veggies. He's using our new heat protectant gloves.
oops, a little splash. That's fine.
We did foggy.
Okay.
Have a nice little, as he's calling it, poor man's roux. Adding it into, this is all the liquid from what the chicken and veggies cooked in. So mostly wine, but some stock as well.
So we're gonna let this simmer for like 5 to 10 minutes while it thickens, hopefully, and then we'll go ahead and start to assemble the mashed potatoes and plate.
Yay! Potatoes going in the ricer. Comment down below if you remember where we got this from. I think I talked about it in, if not last week's vlog, the vlog before. We've been using it quite a bit lately. It's becoming more and more very top 10 kitchen item in this household.
So I say someday we'll actually use it to like rice like cauliflower or something.
So someday we'll actually use it to rice something and not just use it to like mash. It just makes for such a nice consistency for potatoes, for like mashed potatoes. We're almost there. The potatoes have been whipped up. We added butter, a little bit of milk, salt, and a secret ingredient. And they are tasting delicious.
We also mashed them with the garlic cloves that were...
oh, yes. Yes, the garlic cloves that it cooked with are also mashed and mixed in there, so tasting delicious. We have the chicken and veg back in the gravy for a few more minutes. And then it is time to plate. Here is the finished plated product. It's just adding some parsley as a nice little garnish. The camera is not capturing it quite as well, but it's looking beautiful. If you put it all together, including, I forgot to add the wine that we needed for the cooking, and then obviously you can't have a meal this nice and not drink some wine, so that was an additional $30. So all in, $75 for the day. But this is gonna give us meals tomorrow as well. And it's like, for what it is, a great way to have a very nice, decadent, fancy meal on a budget. We took pictures and videos to commemorate this moment. And oh my God, it's delicious. The way the chicken is just like pulling apart. Oh, incredible. You know the drill. Compliments to the chef.
Cheers. No. Fantastic. Well done.
Happy Monday. We're scooting our way to the studio to go and work out. I have to say, I think this is the first budget week that I've done with the scooter, and this is going to be the biggest save because I don't have to pay any money to transport. This thing has already paid for itself. I've had it since September. I paid like $300, and I can't even tell you how much of a save it's been. But to Orange Theory we go to go work out for free because I work there. Workout complete, and now we scoot right back home. It's time for lunch, and the goal today is to have a no spend day, which I think is possible because for breakfast I had a little bit of yogurt with the peanut butter protein before going to work out, and we had coffee at home. And now for lunch we're having rotis. These are from Barbados, and it's potato and meat, right? And it's just in a little wrap, and it's delicious, and it was in our freezer, so.
And it's not from the November trip.
Yes, it's not from November when we brought a bunch back, so they're a little fresher. This is what the inside looks like. Potatoes and chicken and deliciousness. Okay, so I lied. We're having ourselves about a $1 spend day just for this city bike ride. I'll explain. Okay, so I realized after lunch telling you how we were trying to do a no spend day that the boyfriend is coming to my last class tonight for the Tread 50, and it's a bit farther than Zoe. So I was like, how about I take a city bike to Zoe and then I can just walk to the studio after, and you take the scooter so that it's free instead of what would be like a $2.50 ride. This was $1.18. So every little bit counts. But time to pick up Zoe. Is this not the cutest thing ever? Are you giving me a hug? Are you giving me a hug? I freaking love this dog. It's also so nice out. It's like 70 degrees. A beautiful spring day with our floof. We got the boyfriend and the scooter There is one block that we can never make it up when we double scoot just because the hill is too steep. But for the rest of the ride home, we just double scoot and it's wonderful. So today, now we're going home to have dinner, which is leftovers from last night. So today is officially a $1.18 spend day. Not bad. See you tomorrow. Good morning from the track. We scooted and biked here, and we're gonna scoot and bike back home. But nice track workout complete.
Cinco de Mayo.
Oh yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo. Great start to the day. This is how we do. I scoot, he bikes. Honestly, I see a future where we have 2 scooters in our household. Yeah. Nothing like a meat-forward egg scramble to refuel post-workout. All this was stuff we already had at home, so no additional cost. The city bike round trip, how much was it?
It was like $10.59.
$10.59. Not bad. For how far we had to go, pretty decent.
Yeah.
And now hopefully we shouldn't need to spend any money the rest of the day.
I have to food shop.
Oh, never mind. We have to get groceries. Tee-hee. It's lunchtime, and the boyfriend went grocery shopping because we needed some supplies for a lunch, but also this is lunch meal prep that we're gonna have for a few days. And this is what he made.
Not of the healthy variety. This is for the budget week.
This is of the budget-friendly variety. It's just pasta with the meat, the beef that we have from BJ's, and then, what, like a red sauce?
Red sauce, some onion, yeah.
Ooh, and you're putting broccoli in too?
No.
Oh, okay. Nice. So we have some veg.
Yeah.
Perfect. He had to go to 2 grocery stores, but the total between the 2 of them was $14.55. So we're doing pretty good. We're just around $100 so far for the week. And hopefully there's one more grocery trip that we'll have to make for some other meal prep. We're just gonna get like chicken. So hopefully it won't be too much more that we have to spend. And we'll have a little bit of fun money spent. Because we do have some things towards the end of the week. Wish us luck. Look at this absolute cutie. Yes, you. Yeah. We're hanging out, staying in the shade on a random corner of Lincoln Center because it's 82 degrees outside. Isn't that right, Miss Ma'am? Yes, yes. Doing good, spending no more money. Scooted to pick up Zoe, gonna scoot to work. I will say, I really tried to get the last class canceled because I'm like, it's Cinco de Mayo, it's a beautiful day outside. There's gonna be like 3 people. Currently there are 2 people booked. If we get to 5, I will be shocked and happy, but like, needless to say, with them not canceling the last class, it keeps me from spending money and getting a margarita. So, finding the silver lining. After a long day, this is our dinner. All things we had at home. Yay, no more spending money today. Another day of scooting to Orange Theory. Happy Wednesday. We may or may not have spent $7.25 on sweet treats. But look how good they look. We have cheese Danish, apple turnover, and a donut. And we've split them up between us. And we're having our second coffee with it. Yay. Last purchase of the day. $2.91 for some broccoli with dinner. Here we have it. our broccoli and our pasta and meat. We were gonna try to do chicken tonight, but it just wasn't in the cards because I took a nap.
And we worked out.
Yes, and we worked out, but honestly, still a very nice evening. We went on a little sunset stroll, didn't vlog it, but it was nice. And now, dinner. All right, y'all, it's the end of the night, and I'm just going over, writing down in my notebook where we're at for spending, and I just like to write it down whenever I do these budget weeks. I find it more helpful to be able to like visualize and also keep track and know where I'm at so that we don't overspend. Today, not bad. Total today was $12.96 from the sweet treats and then the broccoli for dinner, and then the boyfriend went and got us bagels, which he only paid $2.80 for, and then he used stuff that we had at home to make the breakfast sandwiches, and then he took a classic bike to deliver it to me, which was very sweet. But all in all, for having like sweet treats and a solid day, just under $13, not bad. And I'm not going to tell you the total. You can do the math yourself if you want at this point, but we're doing okay. Tomorrow we will have to do some grocery shopping just to get us through meals for the rest of the week, but I have to say, halfway through the week, having indulged with the coco vone at the start, like that's what really kind of started us off a little rough with the budgeting. But for starting with that and then still being under budget right now, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Doing
For two
good.
people, you know.
Right? That's the biggest thing. This is the first budget week I've done that it's not just me, but we're budgeting for two. And normally I do $100 just for me. So we're really doing well for trying to do a budget of $150. I'm proud of us.
Yeah, I mean, and they've seen how much we've ordered food, unfortunately, over the past
I
few
know.
weeks.
We were just talking about how like this has been a good, as I always feel like these budget week vlogs or when I did the budget month, it's just like a good reset of like, we don't need to be ordering food 3-4 times a week. Like I don't need to be getting a coffee every single time I walk Zoe. These are like these little indulgences that it's like, what's $5? What's a $30 Uber Eats order? But it adds up. So this has been a good reset. We got 3 more days, and we're gonna push to make it work. But with that, tomorrow we will be spending some money because we got to go grocery shopping. But fingers crossed, we keep it tight. So see you guys tomorrow. You see that? Happy Thursday. We love a free workout because I work in fitness. Whoa! And now on with the rest of the day. Hopefully won't be spending money until later. Just another gorgeous day with the Zoe. I did not prepare and bring food to work, but the homegirl hooked me up. Hence the free breakfast sandwich that, honestly, when I get that sandwich, I have it for 2 meals because it's so loaded. So I had that for breakfast, and then I also had it for lunch. So I stayed at the studio a little bit longer before picking up Zoe to get some work done. Now we're on our walk, and I'm so happy that I got my ass out of bed in the morning to work out, because now after her, I'm done for the day. Oh. Well, done with like commitments of places. What do you think, Zoe? But I do have my cert to work on. Look at her little face. Zoe, what do you think? Huh? Freaking love this dog. Anyways, I do have my cert to work on. I have like the vlog to work on, but I think we're gonna enjoy the rest of the day. I also forgot that we still have to go grocery shopping to get food. So even though we've had a no spend day so far, it's not done yet. Yesterday did not go as planned. We ended up, instead of going grocery shopping, taking a very nice long stroll to go to a pizza spot that we like further uptown, and then walked back home, and then had a very chill evening. I'm not sure exactly what the total was. It was like 15 something. I'll have to ask my boyfriend because he paid for it. But I think we're still okay in budget for right now. But let's make some breakfast. I really appreciate that 3 breakfast sausage is 1 serving. Boyfriend is out for the morning. Took the scooter. So it's just you and me right now. I'm gonna keep it very simple. I'm just gonna do 2 over easy eggs with breakfast sausage because I can't be bothered. I'm just watching some YouTube and working on the vlog. Having a chill Friday morning. And not spending money. And breakfast is served. We got ourselves a smoothie. And very sad to report that Matto is no longer here. I will say I haven't been in months, so I have no idea when they close. But this is free because I had a gift card. So we love. But I'm just at the studio doing some work. I had a bar and this so that I don't spend any money. And then we're going home to go on a run. It's a beautiful day out though. A very busy Friday in Hell's Kitchen for sure. Oh. Hey y'all, I went to Trader Joe's and I did some damage. And I can tell you now, we're over budget. But it's all things we need or will appreciate having. Arugula. Plain Greek yogurt. These are for my friend's family dinner tomorrow night. Got pretzels and some white truffle potato chips. Yeah. Protein granola. Some golden round crackers. These are a staple in this household for whenever we want meats and cheeses. Some salami. Baby cukes. Garlic. Some more nut butter and oat bars. This little thing of goat cheese. The Trader Joe's that we go to is closing for renovations and they're only open for another week. So this is the only goat cheese they had left. But we want it for a salad we'll have later. So some more cinnamon because we have been loving it in our coffee. And I have a feeling this one's going to be gone soon and it's going to be gone and then we're not going to be able to go to the Trader Joe's that we normally do, so I was like, let me just get it now. And eggs. And that is all. It's dinner time! And we're having some salmon and fun arugula because it's not just arugula, but we added goat cheese and some sweet onion and olive oil and a little bit of balsamic glaze. It's a fun Friday night. But I also did get the salami so that we can have like some salami and cheese and crackers later, since this is a very light meal. Look at that. A gorgeous, healthy Friday night meal. Scooter secured. We're back at the track. Happy Saturday. Boyfriend city biked. I scooted. Track plyo workout complete. Nice work. And it ended up being a perfect overcast morning for it. The rain held out. And we didn't have to spend any money for the workout we love. And even better, I have my own personal trainer right here. It's so fun. When we come to the track, he just programs the whole workout and I just follow along like I know nothing. It's wonderful.
A little role reversal.
Time for some post-workout fuel. It's just eggs and breakfast sausage and cheese, but it shall be delicious. And what was the city bike total?
$9.99.
That's such a perfect number. So I know we're already over budget, but we're still tracking for the day. And it's like, I could rationalize. Like, did I need to buy everything that I bought yesterday at Trader Joe's?
No, you did not.
I know. It was the empty shelves and the realization that that location is closing that got to me. So
That's all right.
I could have just gotten what we needed and stayed within budget, but I was thinking ahead and I was like, I don't know if any of this is even gonna be here the next time I come back. They close on the 17th. That's about a week away. A week and a day away.
They're not shutting down like you know, they have other locations.
I know, we have to go far for it.
9 days away yesterday. And you're acting like we're going to, I mean, we could be going to another pandemic.
Yeah, who knows with all this hantavirus stuff, but anyway. I lost sight of the goal for the week and put us over budget. But if we really want to be technical, the groceries for the Coq au vin at the beginning of the week were spent. We bought those the day before. So technically, we're still in budget.
I mean, in fairness, like you started the vlog on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then you'll be ending the vlog today. Mm-hmm. So it's like truly like the full 7 days would be Sunday to Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like we don't really need to include per se the Coq au vin.
Right. We included it because we made it on Sunday, but we got the groceries the day before.
But then so then in that case, then should we include everything else that was in the freezer? Should we include, you know, the seasonings that we're using in the cabinets? Like it's like at some point it's like because you're only doing a week, it's like you have to figure out
what's the balance of what you include and what you don't.
That's why it's probably easier to do this like over the course of a month rather than like a week. Because then you can be fair end to end.
So maybe a budget month will be coming soon. But we'll see. Depending on how strict you want to be about it, are we in budget? Are we over budget? Comment down below what you would say. Look who we have. Oh, so cool. She always does this where she rests her arms on the front. We're taking her over for a play date. Did not vlog any of the play date because most of it was me editing and Miss Ma'am sleeping. She gets super anxious in the rain, so her owner gives her something for it. But we just had her over so that she didn't have to be alone all day while her owner was out, which honestly I love. But walking her back because I was potentially gonna take a city bike because I thought the rain was gonna be done, but it decided to keep going even though it's almost 6:30 and it was supposed to stop at 6. So I guess thank you, rain, for stopping me from spending money on a city bike. But we're walking her home and then hopping on the train to go to Brooklyn to family dinner. We haven't had a family dinner in a minute, but Ariella, who is from New York but was living in Seattle for like 6 years, has moved back and got her own apartment in the like Park Slope area. So we're headed to more downtown Brooklyn this evening versus the like Williamsburg, Bushwick area that we normally go to when we're going to Brooklyn. But we should have a fun little evening with the college fam. And the boyfriend may or may not be joining later if we go out, but he has been working on a work project all day. So it's kind of perfect that we both had things to do today and we could just enjoy the day with the floof while we got our stuff done. And to Brooklyn we go. literally get out of the train and it's a beautiful blue skied evening. If only the rain could have stopped literally 30 minutes sooner, but that's okay. We are in Brooklyn to Ariella's we go. $3 more spent for the day. With any luck, all I have left for spending is the $3 train home, but there is always the chance that we go out after family dinner, so only time will tell how this week ends. A wonderful evening in Brooklyn was had, and we are back home. And I did get an Uber, but I ordered it just after 12. So technically did not add to the budget for the week. So with that, I think our total is $190.87.
Woohoo!
Woo! You know, that does, even if you take out the like $40, I think it was like $38 for the food for the Coca Von at the beginning of the week, that still puts us technically like $3 over budget. You know what? I'll take it. This week was, yes, we were trying to stay within budget, but it was also just like a reset in how we think about spending our money. And we still spent less than we would have probably anyway. So I take it as a win, but this definitely has made us realize that we want to do more than just a budget week. We're going to take it into the rest of the month. You know, we started this kind of on Saturday, which is the second day of May. So we're going to keep the momentum going through the remainder of May. What did we say?
Let's keep it under 800 for the month, you know?
Yeah.
And like, you know, we'll see where it goes.
Yes, we're thinking goal of keeping our spending, like our non-necessary, I mean, I guess necessary food, but keeping our
Discretionary spending.
Yeah, keeping our discretionary spending $800 or less for the month of May. It's going to be weekly vlogs as they normally have been, but with the focus of
A 30-day fast, water fast.
Absolutely not. You'll better not want that. But just keeping the intention of staying frugal and finding ways to like still have fun living in the most expensive city in the world, but on a budget. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.